to order. And can I get a roll call, please? Shane, hit the start on Zoom.
Okay. Angelique Ashby. Bobby Singh Allen.
Here.
Yes.
Don Natoli. Eric Guerra. Garrett Gatewood.
Here.
Kevin Spees.
Here.
Mai Vang.
Here.
Patrick Kennedy. Bill Cerna.
Here.
Rich Desmond.
Here.
Rick Jennings.
Here.
Sean Laloe. Sean Farmer. Sue Frost.
Here.
Tim Schaefer.
Here.
Saul Hernandez.
Here.
Chinua Rhodes.
Here.
We have a quorum with 12 members present.
Awesome. Great job. All right. I'm going to do a pledge of allegiance, and then we're going to bump up consent and the public hearing item to see if we can catch these guys before they bounce.
Let me read the statement real quick.
Okay, read the statement, please.
This meeting of the Sacramento Public Library Authority is cablecast live on Metro Cable 14, the local government affairs channel on the Comcast Consolidated Communications and AT&T Uverse cable systems. This meeting is closed captioned and live streamed at metro14live.saccounty.net. Today's meeting will be repeated Saturday, May 28th at 4 p.m. on Channel 14 and can also be viewed on Metro Cable 14's YouTube channel. The meeting will also be recorded via Zoom. A DVD copy will be available upon request no later than 2 weeks following today's meeting. The full agenda, including reports, is available on the library website at www.saclibrary.org. Members of the audience wishing to address the board should raise their hand in the Zoom program. Please speak clearly when addressing the board and state your name for the record. Comments are limited to 3 minutes so that everyone may be heard. Please also note that participation in this teleconference via telephone rather than the Zoom app may result in your telephone number being visible to the public during the live broadcast and later telecasts of this meeting.
All right, thank you. Let's go ahead and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to, if Kirk could read consent item number 6.
Item 6, consent.
All right. Do we have to take public comment?
I don't think there's.
Is there any public comment? Anything on Zoom? All right. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All right. And a second. Can I have a roll call, please?
Angelique Ashby. Bobby Singh Allen.
Yes.
Don Natoli. Eric Guerra. Garrett Gatewood.
Yes.
Kevin Spees.
Hi.
Mai Vang. Mai Vang.
Yes.
Patrick Kennedy. Phil Cerna.
Hi.
Rich Desmond.
Hi.
Rick Jennings.
Yes.
Sean Laloe. Sean Farmer. Sue Frost.
Aye.
Tim Schaefer.
Hi.
Saul Hernandez.
Hi.
Chinua Rhodes.
Hi.
The motion passes with 12 members present.
Excellent. All right. Can you please move on to action item number 7?
Item 7.1, fiscal year 2022 to 23, proposed budget, position control, fee structure, and cost allocation plan. Is Johnny in?
All right, Chair Gatewood, thank you. So we're going to jump right into the numbers. So this is the fiscal year 22-23 proposed budget, position control, fee structures, and the updated cost allocation plan. You've had a chance to look at the staff report and related exhibits for details. So in light of the timing, I'll refer you to the staff report and the exhibits for for the extended detail. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the budget, but feel free to ask any questions along the way if you need to look at numbers in more details or if there's any clarification. So as you see here, the total overall revenues are projected to be at 56.2 million. So of that amount, approximately 55% is from county property tax revenues, 25.5% from Sac City General Fund Measure U, General Fund and Measure U contributions, and 16% from Sac City Postal Taxes, Measure X and Measure B combined. And then approximately 3.4% in other revenues, such as grants, donations, interest allocations, and other rentals that we receive from the Galleria revenues. On the expenditure side, we're looking at 59.9 million total projected expenditures. So 54% of that amount goes to salaries and benefits to pay for our wonderful library staff, 25% for services, supplies, and food maintenance, books and material at 13.4%, and capital projects at roughly 8%. So this is a 3-year flow of our fund balances. So as you see here, this is the second column is the audited financial statements, fund balance at June 30, 2021. So total is 48.7 million. And of that amount, 26.5 million goes to the county and city fund. So any reference where we refer to county and cities, these are the unincorporated areas and our 5 partner cities, City of Galt, Citrus Heights, Elk Grove, Rancho Cordova, and Isleton. And then the City of Sacramento fund balance is 10.7 million. Measure X is at 5.1 million, and Measure B at 752,000. And then we have a couple of technology funds at 1.6 million, and other fund balances combined at $4 million, so 48.7 million. So fiscal year 22 is coming to an end pretty soon. So June is just a couple of days away, and our projected revenues or estimated revenues for the upcoming fiscal year end is at a little bit over 54 million, so 54.1 million for the fiscal year 22 combined. And then on the expenditure side, 49.1 million in total expenditures. So our estimated fund balances, by the time we close the books, it'll be approximately 54.7 million. Now, this number here is subject to change by the time we, fully accrue all the revenues and all the related expenditures. So this number will change slightly once we ultimately close the books. And then looking ahead, so in fiscal year 23, so this is our new budget. So fiscal year 23, anticipated revenues of 56.2 million and 59.9 million in total expenditures. And we'll take a look at the breakdown shortly, so that way we can see the detailed numbers. And then our projected cash flow and economic uncertainty. So on the county side, we're estimated at 10.9 million, 2.5 for the City of Sacramento General Fund and Measure U, and Postal Tax X at 1 million and almost 400,000 for Measure B, respectively. So the combined cash flow and economic uncertainty fund balances is anticipated to be at about 14.8 million. And then lastly, unreserved fund balance at June 30, 2023, we're anticipating to be at about 35.2 million combined. So any questions so far on the fund balances? So no question, I will move
Nope.
on to. So this is our budget summary total. Again, total funding sources at 56.2 million and expenditures at roughly 60 million. Again, we are recommending to use 3.7 million in fund balance reserve from prior years. And as you are aware, the last two fiscal years have been a tremendous challenge, especially when it comes to shipping delays and supply shortages and so forth. So staff is hoping to put back some of these projects into fiscal year 23, such as the security surveillance systems upgrade, purchasing new tablet and document stations, and carpet, paint, and furniture for the different locations. So using 3.7 million in fund balance for one-time capital needs. And then on the revenue side, so looking at the revenue in a little bit more detail, so that again, the combined revenue projected at 56.2 million, and of that amount, 31.3 million is from the county and cities fund. Of that amount, 31 million is anticipated from the property tax contributions. An estimate of 7% increase. And as you know, the housing values, the housing boom have really increased the property taxes and property values, which in turn increases the property tax. So we've been in communication with the county assessor, and a 7% growth over last fiscal year is a really conservative number. So if we need to either up it slightly or change it, we will come back to the board at the September final budget for any updates. And then on the interest income side, we are showing a slight uptick. Again, this is in line to our high fund balance level, as well as the Fed recently increased their rates by about 50 basis points. So an additional 20,000 in interest income. Fees, we are again slowly reopening and starting to collect our fees again for lost materials and so forth. And then on the city side, we are projecting an estimate revenues of 14.3 million, a 700,000 increase. This is based on the 5-year forecast per the city's budget forecast. So 700,000 increase. On the Galleria side, we are feeling a little bit optimistic. Again, the housing, in addition to the housing boom, I've heard there's a wedding booms as well too. So people are getting married, and the Galleria is one of the favorite choices for wedding venues. So we are increasing the revenues by 125,000 compared to fiscal year 22. This increase is still a really conservative increase. Pre-pandemic revenue for the Galleria is more like 400,000 to 450. So again, if we see the need to increase this amount, then we'll bring it back to the board for any increases. Interest income and fees as well too. Central distribution transfers in 508,000, so that's about 3% increase. And then parcel tax X and B, 6.6 million and 2.5 million respectively. And this is based on the San Francisco CPI increases. So we're anticipating about 3% increase in the two parcel taxes revenue sources. And then other miscellaneous income, state grants, 95,000. And then E-rate at 400,000, and then a few miscellaneous income of 70,000. So again, the total combined revenue projection is at 56.2 million, roughly a little bit over 5.5% increase. Any questions on revenues? Just moving on to expenditures. So again, expenditures 59.9 million, so about 60 million total. So of that amount, 33.5 million goes to the county cities fund. And so looking at the detail, 9.6 million to salaries and benefits, 3.3 million to services and supplies, books and materials at 4.7 million, and the cost allocation at 13.8 million. So the cost allocation, as you recall, this is to allocate our shared funds. So these are indirect charges, such as IT, facilities, the library director, finance, human resources. So these are allocated based on our updated cost allocation. And we'll take a look at the cost plan update percentages shortly. And then on the Sacramento City Fund, 16.2 million. Measure X at 6.9 million total expenditures, and Measure B at about 2.3 million. And again, a few miscellaneous funds down here. So Fund 400 and 500s for a total of $60 million in expenditures. So for the books and materials fund, we are recommending to keep it at status quo. The last couple of years, there's been a high demand for books and materials, especially the electronic books. So we were able to raise the budget to $8 million, and we would like to keep it at that level to meet the public demands for library services and collections. And then on the position control, the board had recently adopted a position control listing as of the last meeting. So staff is not recommending any changes at this point. So the total FTE is still at 315 total FTE, and no changes for this upcoming budget. And then lastly, the fee structures. Again, we're not recommending any changes here. As you remember, we waived the collecting fines for library late books and so forth, and so we are only currently collecting fees, and we're not recommending any changes to our fee schedules. And so lastly, this is the result of the cost allocation plan. So the cost plan is updated annually by a consultant. They go through all of our census data, probably fiscal year 21 audited financial statements and expenditures. So they use those numbers to compile the data for the cost allocation plan. And the cost plan is based on the guidelines of Title II Code of Federal Regulations, Code 200. So that's the guidelines that they need to follow. And so the end result for fiscal year 22-23 is 58% allocation to the county city fund, 26 to city general fund, and parcel tax X at 5%, and 11% to Measure X. And as in past years, staff is recommending to use a 5-year average to minimize any cost volatility year over year. So the cost plan that we will be using is 59% for the county. Again, this is the 5-year average to minimize any spike in cost. So 59 quarter for 25% for city general fund, 4% for Measure B, and 12% for Measure X. So again, this is consistent with what we've done in the prior year. So that's a lot of information. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
All right. First, I'd like to say thank you to staff. Johnny, good job putting it all together. It's a big, long, extensive extensive budget, and it looks like we're still doing really healthy as a library. Do we have any public comment?
No hands raised.
All right. Board members, do you guys have any questions for my man? All right. All right. Go ahead, Sue.
Johnny, I probably missed it. Did we talk about the allocation, the set aside, which we're not distributing, but did we talk about that?
Yeah, Director Frost, are you referring to the supplemental fund allocation?
Yeah.
So for the budget, we don't bring up, we don't discuss the supplemental fund allocation. So as you remember, the supplemental fund allocation is based on the audited numbers. So once we close the books for fiscal year 22, we'll present the audit report in December. And once we present the numbers, then we'll go back and meet with the Finance Advisory Committee consisting of a number of finance directors from our partner agencies, such as City of Sacramento, the CFO from the county, and finance directors from Elk Grove, Ileton, and so forth. So we go through the numbers and then determine, what's allocable for the supplemental fund, and then we'll bring it back to the authority board for approval at a mid-year budget review. So at this point, we don't really bring up the numbers until we close the books and finish up the audit.
Okay. So at the end of the year, I should have remembered that, but I didn't. But at the end of the year, then it'll show the accumulated, because it should be accumulating in each jurisdiction, correct?
Yes, Director Frost, it will. So we will show the total supplemental fund as of fiscal year 21, and any addition during fiscal year 22, and any cumulative total will be presented. Yes.
Not that it matters when we may never distribute it, but I was just curious. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks for everything.
Sure. Yeah. No problem. And again, it's just depending on the budget needs, the future 5-year forecast for projects, for operating expenditures, and if there are additional supplemental funds available, then that's when the Finance Advisory will convene and determine what's what would be a reasonable amount to allocate into the county and the 5 partner agencies.
All right. Any other questions, guys? Go ahead and raise your hand or just blurt it out. All right. Seeing none, can I ask for a motion, please?
Jennings will move the motion.
All right. Motion by Sue, second by my man, Rick. Roll call, please.
Angelique Ashby, Bobby Singh Allen, Don Natoli, Eric Guetta, Garrett Gatewood,
Yep.
Kevin Spees,
Aye.
Mai Vang,
Yes.
Patrick Kennedy, Bill Cerna,
Aye.
Rich Desmond, Rick Jennings,
Yes.
Sean Laloe, Sean Farmer, Sue Frost,
Aye.
Tim Schaefer,
Yes.
Saul Hernandez,
Aye.
Chinua Rhodes.
Aye.
Motion passes with 9 members present.
Excellent. All right. We are going to go back, since we skipped ahead just to make sure that we could catch all our awesome board members. We're going to go back to public comment. I'm going to ask, is there anyone in the room or on Zoom that would like to address something that's not on the agenda?
No hands raised in Zoom.
Literally a tumbleweed just rolled through. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. Let's move on to number 3, presentations. Clerk.
Item 3, Friends of the Sacramento Public Library.
Hello, thank you for the opportunity to present. My name is Devon Graves, and I'm the Vice President for the Friends of the Sacramento Public Library. Today, I'll be reporting to you about Books First and, of course, the Big Day of Giving. So we have some good news to share about Big Day of Giving. As a reminder, we use Big Day of Giving to support our Books First program and summer reading programs. We had a goal set at fundraising $90,000, and we surpassed that goal and have about hit approximately $100,000 through Big Day of Giving. We're excited at that number, and we really appreciate all the support. We wanted to specifically thank those directors who donated, Directors Gatewood and Ashby. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate folks getting behind and supporting these efforts in partnership between the Friends and the Sacramento Public Library. With Book First, we're finishing up year 6 of the program. I just wanted to share a couple numbers with you. Over 12,000 students received book packs, so that's an increase of about 16% over last year. 515 classes across schools in the Sacramento County submitted orders. 24,000 books were given away to students. There were 160 class visits. 25 friends participated in class visits, and 150 free book coupons were already redeemed in person at libraries. So we're excited to continue to see students across the county being excited to read and taking advantage of those free book passes and learning more about their library and knowing that that's a resource for them. That is the report from the Friends. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present.
Thank you so much for your words. All right, moving on. Let's go with our executive report. Peter.
Thank you, Chair Gatewood, members of the Authority Board. You have my written report, but I just wanted to highlight a couple items. This last month of April, the library offered a number of bilingual story times and programs as part of the annual DIA program, and it was very successful. And it was partly funded through a grant we received through the Institute of Museum and Library Services. And so I'd like to express appreciation to the staff who worked very hard to apply for that grant and then administer it. Those LSTSA, IMLS grants can be difficult to administer and apply for, so it's a good feather in our cap that our staff did that. We have some of the same numbers that Devon mentioned for the Books First, so I'll let you read that at your leisure. We included a number of comments and feedback from participants. Reading those are kind of a boon if you're having a bad day. Just read those and see how much people enjoy getting the books for their kids. We also this last week kicked off our summer reading program. The staff worked really hard to have a kickoff event. It was really well attended. It was a lot of fun, and encourage all of you to go to the library and sign up for summer reading with your children or children that you may know. They can earn some books, a summer reading medal, and a book of stickers they can keep track of, which will be really fun. I personally really want to earn a medal this year, so I'll be going and signing up as soon as this meeting is over. We will also be again providing for the 9th year lunch at the library at 13 locations. Those are listed in your packet. And part of that is from a grant from the California State Library, which will provide scholarships for teen program coordinators to assist with us and do some really creative farm to summer programs, which are hopefully will help get our children to understand where their food comes from and the importance of the agricultural economy in our region. That is the extent of what I want to highlight in my report. There are a number of other things, so I encourage you to read that report, and if you have questions, I'm happy to answer any of them.
All right, thank you so much. Anyone have any questions? All right, seeing none, let's move on to information.
Item 5, information. If nobody had any questions for Johnny.
Does it, well, since we already did the big giant budget, the financial report's kind of, all right. Those are no action items, right? They're just information that we already went over in. Excellent. All right, now we're going to jump ahead. Any ideas, reports, or questions from my amazing board member, Sue Frost? You're it. This is all I got. They'll take it.
I have a question. Where is everyone? I was the only one not here last time. Now everyone else is gone. Am I living in another Twilight Zone or?
You didn't get the memo. It's only one person gets to join me at a meeting. It's a special thing. It's select. So that's you this time. So congratulations,
I'm
you won.
assuming something changed, so we'll talk offline.
All right.
Well, I was here, everyone.
That's right.
I made it.
We
Thank you.
we appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to adjourn this meeting.